Good morning. My name's Professor Neil Fowler. I'm the Dean of Students here at the University of Salford, and it gives me tremendous pleasure to welcome you to today's winter Christmassy graduation ceremony. Graduands, a word you may not have heard before, but it's what you are for the time being, but it's one that will change as this ceremony goes on. Graduates, your relationship with the university does not end when you graduate. In fact, it's only just beginning. As you cross the stage, you will become a member of a global alumni community of over 175,000 graduates. We would love to keep in touch with you to ensure that you're kept up to date with the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our alumni network. Look out for an email from our alumni engagement team over the next couple of days, which will invite you to download a clip of yourself walking across the stage today. So yes, you will be on camera, so make sure you smile and don't trip. Although it would be more fun. The team will also be in touch to provide you with information about our Graduate Life website that provides helpful information and tips about life as a graduate, from careers advice to travel and managing your money. And you'll be invited to join From Salford, our exciting new alumni networking and mentoring hub, instantly connecting you with an online community of Salford alumni and supporters living across the globe, giving you the opportunity to expand your own professional network, get helpful careers tips from leaders in your field, and even request for one of them to become your mentor. And now for the housekeeping. May I ask to please check that your phones are switched off or on silent for the duration of the proceedings. If you're going to use them for taking pictures, that's absolutely fine. Just turn them onto the silent mode. We don't want any carols playing in the middle of the ceremony. The ceremony will now begin, and so for all of those of you who are able, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open to award the degrees of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduands and distinguished guests, please welcome Professor Margaret Rowe, Dean of the School of Health and Society.
Good morning and welcome to the School of Health and Society graduation ceremony. I'm delighted we can all celebrate together with families, friends, colleagues, looking at the successes which you have achieved in your studies. The past year has seen an exciting and innovative work by the school's students and staff. A great emphasis of the university is to work with industry, developing students for the world of work, collaborating and developing research that makes a difference to people's lives and society. I'd like to inform you of some of our achievements that we've done this year. We are the first university across the world to achieve child-safe accreditation by Friends International for the work we do with children and young people, led by Professor Tony Long and Professor Andrew Rowland. This means that our safeguarding policies, everyday practices and the environment of the school conform to the requirements for a place to be safe for children, with staff and students ready to protect children and young people at risk of harm, to ensure appropriate referral to the supportive services. We are really pleased this year has identified some of the highest levels of satisfaction for the students' programmes and academic support. Midwifery students have achieved 100% satisfaction for the last 3 consecutive years. Salford midwives are highly valued in maternity services across Greater Manchester and beyond. And we've had fantastic feedback from a number of our programmes right across health and society. Our students are fantastic ambassadors for the University of Salford. Academics in the school have led on a number of projects, both nationally and regionally, and I'm going to give you a few examples. In psychology, research to investigate an exercise intervention to improve sleep and word learning in children with ASD, also investigating the educational potential of touchscreen apps for children's early vocabulary acquisition. In sport, academics have attended the Houses of Parliament to speak on health-based recommendations for exercise. Academics are also working with GB basketball leading up to the Olympic cycle. And within mental health nursing, developing and evaluating new training for mental health liaison practitioners for every NHS provider across the North West in partnership with one of our trusts, North West Boroughs. Academics led by Professor Malcolm Granite and Professor Chris Nestor and Dr. Jane McAdam have secured funding from EPSRC to establish the first Centre for Doctoral Training, a CDT, in prosthetics and orthotics in the UK. This centre will train at least 60 individuals to doctoral level, creating a new generation of highly skilled researchers who can deliver the technology and service innovations needed to meet the aspirations of prosthetic and orthotic users. The CDT combines expertise from the University of Salford, London Imperial College, the University of Strathclyde and the University of Southampton with global industry partnerships. In social work, we developed the Salford model, which gives students an opportunity to develop and strengthen key learning. The Salford model embeds learning with an industry partner through skills days, simulation exercises and lectures, all provided free of charge. The university will lead in a way of preparing social work students for real-life experience. This project will extend to our health and society partners and is a stepping stone for other universities across the globe to be involved in our exceptional opportunities in research and enterprise. One of our social work students, Lizzie Dodds, has just won Silver Prize in the National Social Work Student of the Year Award. This year we've also had our first cohort of Nursing Associate graduates, and they're registered with the Nurse and Midwifery Council. We've been awarded Good for Our Apprenticeship programmes from Ofsted, and students have been offered opportunities to visit Thailand to share their good practice with international colleagues. We now have nearly 300 students on the Nursing Associate Apprenticeship across Greater Manchester. Within research, our school conducts research that is of value to society. This research involves undergraduate, masters and PhD students and staff working in collaboration with external partners. One of the most important attributes of our research demonstrated is impact. Morally achieving impact is the right thing to do. Presently, our researchers are preparing for the Research Excellence Framework, which is held next year. We will submit a substantial case of our research with some clear evidence of potential international excellence and world-leading impact in foot health, ageing, breast cancer diagnosis, rheumatology, social prescribing and societal issues. We are proud of the impact of our research is having and pleased that in many instances our researchers go on to do our taught undergraduate and master's students. Whilst it has been an exciting year for our school, it has also been a significant achievement for our university as a whole. And as such, I'm very proud to introduce our presiding officer of the ceremony, Pro Vice-Chancellor for International and Regional Partnerships, Joe Purvis.
Distinguished guests and graduates of 2019, as Pro Vice-Chancellor of the University of Salford, I'm delighted to welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony, celebrating the awards you have achieved. We're here today to congratulate you all as our next generation of graduates, to wish you well and to tell you how proud we are as you embark on the next chapter of your life. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work for you, and recognising your success is rightly the highlight of our university calendar. It's a pleasure, privilege and honour for me to share this with you. May I also extend a very warm welcome to your family, friends and supporters. Whether you've come from just down the road or have travelled long distances to be here, you're all very welcome indeed. And I hope everyone here will take away some very special memories of this very important day. Your university journey will have been a pivotal moment in your life. Alongside your studies, you will have further shaped your views on the world, learnt more about yourself, and created memories and friends that will stay with you for life. You've developed intellectually, personally, and socially. And whether you are now moving on to further studies, new employment, or taking time to reflect on all the opportunities that are open to you, you can be confident that you are ready to succeed in whatever you choose to do. You've done more than study for a degree. The passion, drive and determination you've shown on your journey to date are all qualities that will serve you well in the future. Many of you have had the experience of working while studying as part of your course or as part-time students, and that can be a struggle. I know just how hard that is. I did my own master's part-time while working, and I can still vividly remember the feelings of guilt when I was doing anything other than study or work. It made me pretty cranky, probably not the most fun person to be around. So if you've been like that, remember to apologise to your loved ones, but tell them that it was all worth it. The good news is you've made it, and certainly for me, it's helped me to get where I am today, wearing some very fancy robes. I can't promise that you'll all get this sort of fancy dress to put on in future, but I know that you can't see your future now any better than I could. And even if you think you know what it holds, there are all sorts of opportunities and surprises that are going to come along the way, and please take advantage and grasp those opportunities whenever they arise. Now, a word about crossing the stage. You might be a bit nervous about this, especially if you're wearing high heels. However, I'm just going to tell you a story about a graduation event that I attended at a different university. And that university awarded the degrees for the Royal Academy of Dance. So first up were a row of beautiful ballet dancers who very daintily crossed the stage to come and shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor, and without exception, they all dropped to do the most amazing curtsy. Unfortunately, following them were the engineering students. And the whole congregation held their breath as the first 6'4" rugby-playing student came across the stage and did his best and wobbled down onto one knee. Now, I can assure you, curtsying is not required. Absolutely not. Please don't try it. But do come across the stage in your own style. It's your celebration and your moment. So, you've all demonstrated your abilities, your skills, and your drive by arriving here today to receive your awards, and we're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. And I hope that you'll also feel proud of us, your university. So we're here to celebrate your successes and achievements, but as Margaret has already said, the time you've been studying with us has also been a period of many achievements for the university. This year, we see a growing cohort of apprenticeship students graduating, as the university rises to the challenge of providing different ways of learning for the diverse skills economy that exists today. The university started with 2 apprenticeship programmes in chartered surveying back in 2016, but since then we've grown significantly and will soon be recruiting our 1,000th apprentice. All of these are studying on an impressive portfolio of programmes in partnership with over 100 employers across health, digital, engineering, business, construction and biomedical science. I'm proud that the University of Salford remains at the cutting edge of world-leading research, innovation and teaching. And as Margaret talked about our Centre for Doctoral Training in Prosthetics and Orthotics, we are the lead alongside partners such as Imperial College London and the University of Southampton and 27 industry and clinical partners. And we're really working in the School of Health and Society to address a significant global health challenge. The growth in the number of students studying at the university and our growing portfolio of applied research is matched by the ambition of our campus master plan. Developed in partnership with Salford City Council, it will see an £800 million redevelopment of the campus and the surrounding city region. It's going to bring new residences, bars, restaurants and businesses. And at the university, it will see £300 million of new facilities to power forward our strategy to remain an internationally excellent university that has real-world impact in Salford, Greater Manchester and beyond. And you, our students and alumni, have been doing the university proud over the past 12 months. 25 of our fashion students showcased their collections at New York Fashion Week. 2 of our law students represented the UK at the Commonwealth Legal Association Moot in Zambia. And 14 of our graduates and honorary graduates were named in the Queen's Honours List. These are just a few examples of the many amazing things you've achieved. This combined success and achievement is not going unnoticed. We're now the fastest growing university in the Northwest and the 5th fastest in the country. More students than ever are applying to join us with the aspiration to one day sit where you are today. So this is an exciting and inspiring time to be part of the university community, and today is about you, students from the School of Health and Society who are graduating this year and celebrating your journey with us. But it's also about all of the people who've helped you on your journey to receiving your award today. Our staff alongside me today have guided you during your university career and helped you to recognise and reach your potential. I think they deserve some applause. And your supporters, families and friends have also encouraged you along the way, offering emotional, practical and, I'm quite sure, often financial support. I think this deserves recognition, so graduates, could I now please ask you to stand? Now please give a round of applause for all those people here and elsewhere who have helped, inspired and encouraged you throughout your journey. Well, that was clearly heartfelt. So, this part of your Salford journey is ending, but a new one is beginning. From today, you become alumni of this great university, joining a community of over 175,000 Salford graduates around the world. And remember, this university is your university. Our successes are your successes, just as your successes are ours. So keep in touch, let us know how you're doing, how we can help you, and how you can help us. Finally, I'd like to invite you to think on your abilities and social obligations as graduates and ambassadors of the university. I urge you to work for the benefit of others, and actually for the students of the School of Health and Society, this is quite often a given anyway. Be a catalyst for positive change in whichever community you choose to live and work in. Seize those opportunities, cherish the memories of your time at Salford, and use the skills and knowledge you've gained here to be the best you can be. So, I finish by saying this to each and every one of you. Be proud of what you have achieved. Be bold in your aspirations. The future is now yours to make. As we like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations.
Graduands and guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards for the School of Health and Society. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Professor Margaret Rowe, Dean of the School of Health and Society, to present the doctoral awards.
Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health and Society, I'd like to present the awards for postgraduate, first being Doctorate of Philosophy, with the title Surviving the Death of a Baby, End of Life, an Enormity of Grief, Michaela Catherine Bernard. Doctor of Philosophy, with the title Young People's Involvement in Simulation with Students of Children and Young People's Nursing, an Exploratory Interpretive Study, Amanda Miller. Doctor of Philosophy, with the title Acculturation and Mental Health of Young Refugees Resettled under the Humanitarian Gateway Protection Programme in Greater Manchester, Peggy Molongo. Pro-Chancellor, that concedes my presentation of the Postgraduate Awards.
Graduands and guests, we will continue the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards for the School of Health and Society. I would like to invite Dr. Paul Wilson, Associate Dean Academic for the School of Health and Society, to present these awards.
Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health and Society, I present for the award of Master of Arts Nursing, Lily Bliss. Catherine Marie Brennand. Lisa Ferguson. Corey Meller. Emily Pratt. Abigail Hope Rowan. And for the award Master of Arts Nursing, Registered Nurse Children and Young People, Sarah Louise Breen. Susan Margaret Dowd. Alice Gallagher. Cheryl Jacqueline Law. Leah Meekins. Niella Parveen. Verity Wu. For the award Master of Arts Nursing, Registered Nurse Mental Health, Chioma Obianuju Azubike. Elizabeth Barrett. Claire Alison Bowler. Thomas James Dorber. Lauren Ann Caroline. Sophie Deeney. Ipole Inongonge Ne. Katie Louise Golding. Stephen Greenwood. Chidima Florence Madu. Sarah Louise Manning. Emma Angela Odorbo. Daisy Bethan Grace Olrenshaw. Ruby May Riles. Laura Forbes Shannon. Rachel Elizabeth Sims. Jennifer Thompson. Peter Mark Williams. And for the award Master of Science Advanced Practice Neonates, Teresa Ellen Alcroft. Emily Marie Andrews. Susan Ann Beckley. Emma Louise Borg. Danielle Elena Donduncan. Rebecca Drescher. Samantha Karen Henning. Claire Hughes. Amanda Claire Prime. Katie Louise Pritchard. Libish Varghese. Jill, apologies. For the award Master of Science Nursing, Jill Crossway. Emma Vilgorska. Li Hong Si. Ray Jane Joan. And for the award Master of Science Nursing Education, Walid Al-Kindi. Nicola Hubbard. And for the award Postgraduate Diploma Nursing Research, Angie Michael.
We will now commence the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards for the School of Health and Society. And as with the previous awards, each candidate will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite back Dr. Paul Wilson, Associate Dean Academic for the School of Health and Society, to present these awards.
Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health and Society, I present for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Midwifery, Ailish Burks. Sian Mary Blackledge. Emma Bloomfield. Katie Bromstick. Lauren Calderbank. Neve Klein. Eleanor Ann Coleman. Rhiannon Craddock. Olivia Charlotte Davey. Hannah Fitch. Rebecca Goldring. Erica Gorham. Natalie Holden. Sarah Jane Hollingsworth. Georgia Eleanor Irwin. Deborah Ann Jones. Charlotte Kelly. Rebecca Kelly. Annabel Kate Lair. Leanne Jade Lees. Olivia Francis Lynch. Ishbel Flora Mackenzie. Joanna Catherine Marsh. Jessica Lauren Matthews. Rachel McCann. Dominique McGeehee. Lauren Marie McCurtry. Chloe Meddings. Amy Sarah Morris. Emily Murphy. Etain Nitleary. Molly Faye Robinson. Danielle Louise Ruffles. Holly Jane Shearer. Nicole Short. Gemma Smith. Stacey Eve Smith. Rebecca Lee Stonehouse. Bethany Vasey. Yvette Walker. Rachel Walker. Jessica Welsh. For the award Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Registered Nurse Adult, Jasmine Grace Abella. Evelyn Afram. Samaya Ahmad. Sarah Miriam Ahmed. Luke Henry Atkinson. Ella Barmer. Gemma Barker. Anna Jane Baxter. Kelly Beaver. Regina Begum. Shahara Begum. Jessica Bellamy. Katie Bowling. Danielle Boyle. Angela Bradshaw. Erin Olivia Breen. Alana Margaret Briggs. Samuel Hugo Britton. Savannah Brogdon. Siobhan Amy Diane Butterworth. Sarah Jane Clark. Demi Clarkin. Caitlin Clayton Reed. Jade Davison Roscoe. Charlotte Rose Docker. Danielle Joanne Dunkiert. Rachel Eccleston. Natasha Katie Ellison. Jennifer Claire English. Anne Fenton. Hannah Fitton. Charlotte Fitzpatrick. Georgia Lee Foster. Alfredo Fulco. Natasha Chichevsky. Lauren Jade Gill. Elizabeth Ann Glynn. Kate Francis Glynn. Kaylee Rose Hadfield. Eden Elizabeth Hattersley. Priscilla Haywood. Grace Pathana Hinley. Stephanie Hogg. Deandra Holder. Claire Hollingsworth. Aisha Iqbal. Sarah Javid. Candice Jones. Alexandra Hope Kay. Cara Jane Kenyon. Caris Joanne Latchford. Sarah Michelle Lyons. Lindsay Matthews. Damien Scott Maguire. Victoria Mills. Fatima Mohammed. Makeem Nazir. Molly Nelson. Ian O'Donoghue. Laura Jane Ollerton. Holly Megan Parker. Lauren Pollitt. Demi Lee Ramsden. Harry Ravenscroft. Vicky Ravenscroft. Donna Rice. Bethany Robinshaw. Abigail Louise Rosevear. Shabana Sadiq. Emily Neve Sears. Kirsty Sellers. Rachel Lucy Shaw. Shanez Shed. Lucy Hannah Shufflebottom. Mary Smart. Amber Smith. Robert Spilsbury. Laura Ann Stansbury. Sophie Jo Sunderland. Nicola Jane Taggart. Chloe J. Taylor. Megan Mary Tiernan. Samira Umar Adem. Tracy Vagis. Crystal Loretta Wagstaff. Rebecca Louise Walker. Stephanie Ward. Helen Elizabeth Welsh. Bridie Kate Whittle. Shannon Williams. Janelle Wilson. Christopher Wright. Nikita Yates. And for the award Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Registered Nurse Children and Young People, Gabrielle Addison. Hannah Mary Aitken. Leanne Bailey. Amy Harriet Bardsley. Alice Berry. Ellie Birchall. Sarah Brayshaw. Eve Brindle Cody. Nicola Jane Brotherton. Samantha Clark. Emily Cohen. Natalie Dorr. Claire Elizabeth Fox. Amy Lee Gorman. Jessica Susan Graham. Lucy Holston. Cara Olivia Jones. Rebecca Lever. Jodie Lee. Nicole Mainu. Milo Kiddle McCullough. Michaela Ann McKenna. Shannon Mitchell. Heather Nichols. Bethany Carmel Nightingale. Laura Jane O'Connor. Francesca Sharp. Olivia Stubbs. Panina Wampamba. Sophie Wright. And for the award Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Registered Nurse Mental Health, Christopher Allen. Emily Baker. Jessica Jane Barrett. Diane Kaywood. Rose Catherine Dunn. Keisha Ann Iwerse. Lucy Margaret Galbraith. Jessica Elizabeth Gravett. Rachel Ann Green. Lewis Stephen Mahan. Michael Maver. Jade Lee O'Keefe. Rebecca Ann Rudd. Shuhon Wang. Megan West. For the award Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Studies, Peace Richard. For the award Bachelor of Science Nursing Registered Nurse Adult, Catherine Doolan. Sasha Doyle. Tom Johnson. Munuembo Muendaba. Kerry Myers.
Graduates, for that is what you have now become. Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, I'd like to alert you to the fact that the academic procession will shortly leave the hall. After that, could I please ask that all guests remain seated until the graduates have left their seats. I would now like to invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony.
Well, you certainly made plenty of noise through that. That was brilliant. So, on behalf of the University of Salford, I'd like to offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of our graduates. Please, can I ask you to join me in a round of applause? Now, as one final instruction from your university to you, students, as graduates, please stand and put on your hats.